My boy stepped in the building today on Pep Talk. SA Money is here. Yeah, he here to talk about all that dopeness he got with Fit. I want to welcome in the building. Help me welcome him on Pep Talk. SA Money, what's good, my G?
What's good, my guy? How you, man? Appreciate you having me, bro.
Yeah, man, I thank you for stopping by, I must say.
Yes, sir.
Before we get into this Pep Talk thing, let everybody know where you repping, man. Where you from, man?
Yeah, I'm from the BX, man. South Bronx, 6th, 163rd, 1010 to be exact. You already know.
Yeah. The
Bronx, New York.
Bronx, New York. What's the vibe like, man? You got them smash single, no effort. How they feeling you? I mean, pause. How they recepting you in the Bronx? Talk to us about that, man.
Oh man, it's been pretty cool, man. No effort is different for me, man. It's a little more on the upscale vibe, like more commercial, but you know what I mean, but still gritty and still who I am. Just showing just a little less humble, just more like assertive and just, you know what I mean, like the raw deals, the raw facts. Like I'm on. It's like a lot of pressure with that record, like, you know what I mean.
Yeah, that's a dope record, I must say. Before we get into the record, because we're gonna play a little bit of No Effort, but I wanna know about the name, man. SA Money. Yeah. Tell everybody about that, man.
Yeah. Appreciate you. SA Money, that pretty much originates from my actual name. So my actual name is Sakeem.
Okay.
So it's like they used to call me Sasa for short. And I mean, coming up, or like Sa Boogie was another name. Right. So we kind of like just cut it in half and added Money. Because Boogie's kind of like a familiar name already. So, you know what I mean? Money felt good. It wasn't nothing about nothing specific. It was just more or less about, you know what I mean, starting with a nickname and just being comfortable with the identity of that. Like, that was perfect, I felt like, for me. So we ran with that.
Now, do you get Sa Money or do you get SA Money? Because, you know, I just said SA Money.
But nah, you know what's crazy? I get that too. Like, it's almost like Young M.A. or Young Ma. Right. You know what I mean? It's the same thing. Like, I got two, like, my AKA is Young Veteran.
Right.
Like, and I don't know, like, if you heard the song I got with Styles P, it's called Young Vet and the Ghost.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So it's like, that's like my alias too, like my rap. You know what I mean? You got two sides of me. It's like I could be Sa Money sometimes, or I could be the Young Vet. You know what I mean? And getting a different bag.
I appreciate that, because I'm going to be honest with you. On IG, we see it says Young Vet on IG. But now that you put it to the forefront, I'm pretty sure people are going to recognize that too, as much as I did. I know they recognize it, but I'm just talking about our Pep Talk fans. They're going to definitely recognize it too, because they probably seen it already too. But I say SA, so you already clarified the name. I appreciate it. That's cool. And now, you spoke about Styles P. Let's get into that, man. That single with Styles P. How that was able to happen, man? How you made that happen?
Yeah, shout out to Styles P.
Styles P.
So a few good guys that I affiliated with, they kind of was connected with him, and we were just on the heavy. We was applying pressure, like reaching out to those folks, and they kind of just made it happen for me. Like, shout out to my man Ant from Mount Vernon and my man Randy Harper. Okay. He called me up one day. I was in the studio working on my project at the time, and I was in the studio, and he FaceTimed me like, yo, I heard your music, bro. Like, I mean, like, it was in the middle of the pandemic too. It was like, and I was on my bullshit. I was grinding. I'm like, yo, I gotta drop the tape. And he's like, yo, I heard your music. And my man put me on. He was like, yo, I want to work with you. Like, let's figure it out. Whatever we gotta do, I got you. Like, I'm gonna help you out.
Right.
And then he did the verse. He came through for the vid, and that shit was like one of the biggest dreams in the world. Sitting side by side, sparring with Styles P is like. It's a different type of feeling, bro. Like, word.
That's dope. I like how you put that. You said sparring. Yeah. Do you treat people in the ring, when you go into the booth with somebody, you consider it sparring?
Yeah, it's that simple. It's not a joke. When we get in that ring, we not friends.
Yeah, I like that. We not friends. That's not friends. I mean, you're a little friendly competition. I think most rappers do that anyway, right? It's like
that's what rap needs. It needs on a positive level, you know what I mean? Because that's where the best come out of people. You know what I mean? When it's competitive.
Yeah. And I must say, you definitely did it with You know what? What's so crazy? No effort speaks for itself because your wordplay in no effort. Talk to us about the style. Where would you say your style, takes?
I think it was pretty much like an effortlessly done style. I think so. Like no effort is weird because no effort. I was supposed to drop a project summer 2021, right. And the name of the project was going to be No Effort,
right?
And the single was going to be the same name as the project, but I wound up going through some copyright issues and shit with like beats. But I was like, yo, we gotta drop this song, right? So we just kind of dropped it as is with the name, and it just, like I said, it just felt perfect for the vibe. It was like I went in there and did that shit in like a day. I wrote it, did it in the studio, and it was like, nah, this shit is hard. Like, you feel me? Like the producer, we looking like, nah, this is crazy. Like, and then next thing you know, we was like, nah, we gotta push this. Like, regardless if we drop the tape, we know we got everything we need for this. We letting this fly. Like, you feel me? And we just put better on it. We put everything behind it that we had at the time, and I mean, that's what we got.
I love it. And you came off with a dope single, man. No Effort is definitely a dope single, but you got a couple of other bangers, I must say.
Yeah.
Now, I want to do something. I want to get into No Effort because I know that's your new single. But
appreciate it.
Every now and then, I like to flash back a little bit. I think flash it back a little bit with something you got.
Let's do it.
Let's flash back Bad Vibes. Let's get into Bad Vibes real quick. We're going to flash Bad Vibes.
You said, I almost forgot about that. Oh, shit.
Let's flash back to Bad Vibes. If you just tuned in, man, we here with Sa Money, man. He's on Pep Talk. We kicking it. We're going to come back and kicking it. You know what I mean? And get into some more of this stuff that he got going on. But this is Bad Vibes, man.
Dope. Ooh. That's fire. This is my shit.
Pressure building, I felt like I'm about to make it out. Lost a lot of friends ever since I've been on this paper route. See, I was headed for failure, I had to change my route. Same nigga tell you he love you, be about to take you out. Lately niggas been spreading bad vibes. When you say fuck them, they look at you like the bad guy. A nigga say I ain't loyal, see that's a bad lie. You kept them crossing the line and I gave you mad tries, don't ask why. I don't wanna talk to you pussy niggas. You gotta talk to my brother, you try and book me, nigga. I keep the gun right beside me, you try and book me, nigga. You won't see tomorrow, I treat his life like it's hooky, nigga. I'm the vet and these niggas rookies, nigga. I'm legendary, McKinley treat me like Tookie, nigga. I got a shooter, he mixed the wet with the cushy, nigga.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
I'm talking about.
That shit raw. Wow.
That right there, Bad Vibes right there, make you really want to get in the gym animal type of shit.
Yeah. I agree with you on that.
You wanna, you know what I mean? You wanna get it in.
No matter what you doing, no matter what it is you doing, you want to do that shit.
You put that shit on the fire. You feel me? Talk to us about Bad Vibes, man. I just brought up, I brought you back to. Sometimes God uses people to bring you back, nigga. Bring that back when you do a show. Bring that back, bro.
You know what's so funny about that? I always felt like Bad Vibes was an unappreciated body of work, man.
Right.
Like it never did had the impact I always expected it to have when at the time. I'm like, yo, like the way you feel about it is how I always felt about it, but it was like it just wasn't receptive. I don't know if it was the way the visuals came out or how I dropped it, but Bad Vibes is like one of my favorite joints. Like, you feel me? Like that's at a time where I was a little bit more like just aggressive. I was in a meaner state. Like I just was like, fuck everything right now. You feel me? I was working 2 jobs. Yeah. I was on my bullshit. And that was like, I think I left work and went straight to the video shoot that night. I was just like everywhere, bro. And I just was like, that's crazy that that should bring back a lot of memories, bro. Word.
You see? That's what I'm talking about.
Episodes and this shit, you know what I mean?
I love it. So, Bad Vibes, we know, like you said, it brought you back. And I'm glad that it brought you back because it's supposed to bring you back. So you won't forget that the old poems, you like I said that, right?
I like that. I like that.
Because your music is a poem.
Yeah.
It's definitely You feel me? So it's your history and what you want to speak about. So that bad vibes, like I said, we vibe into it. We vibe into it. Listen, let's talk more about what's up and coming, man. What you got? You got any shows down the pipe? Talk to us about that.
Oh man, for the 2022, I just call it that. You know what I mean? We working on a lot. I got a lot. I'm strategizing right now. 2021 was more of a reflective year, like just checking back and looking at the cars I'm dealing with, trying to get things right on the legal side, right, and everything the right way.
Right.
And me, like I got features I haven't even dropped. Like I got a joint with Corey Guns I ain't dropped. I have for almost a year now.
Wow.
Yeah, almost like 8 months. You know what I mean? So, and I got singles and stuff like that. But for the most part, I'm working on like really rebranding the label.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I'm trying to get it to a more like professional, you know what I mean, standpoint. Like I just want to be able to present it better. And I feel like I'm kind of like leveling up a little bit in a humble way. Like, and I just want to stay hungry, but I also want to progress as I go. So
see, we definitely see Dice Peso checking out a lot of your stuff. You know, we see influential checking out your stuff on IG, man.
Yeah, that's my brother. That's shout out to Dice. I got a song with Dice too. We did the video too. It's on the project too. We got the video on YouTube. That's a good brother that stepped in and helped me out when I needed. I reached out. I say, yo, Dice, you know what I mean? Let's do it for the Bronx. And he kind of just was like, say no more. He was everywhere I needed him to be. You know what I mean? So I'm appreciative of that. Shout out to Dice. He's doing this thing, and he's kind of motivating cats like me. You know what I mean?
Definitely. Shout out to Dice, man. We see his movement over there. We have a couple of times. That's the bro. That's the
big bro. Shout out to Bull's Bread, man.
Yeah, definitely. We definitely want to do that. Now, I see you mentioned that you got some projects. See, we had Jeezy Escobar up here, you know, and he was up here. He was talking about his projects and things of that nature. And I want to put out maybe that's the same way you're thinking is the way he was thinking, because he was saying that he wanted to put out his projects, like you said, contiguously, you know what I mean, with a plan. But the way he wanted to do it was he wanted to just keep dropping singles for now. And as he builds his album platform, then he'll jump into the album platform. But he want to just keep on putting out singles until he has a new album.
I think
that's what you're trying to do too, as well.
Like that. Like right now, I'm definitely not focused on dropping like a body. Where like I wouldn't say I'm not focused on it, but everything that I drop, everything that I record, I'm definitely not looking to drop. Like I'm trying to build a lot of songs, and in the process of that, continue to drop singles. You know what I mean?
Right.
But just stay active because like you said about the other artists. Like, you know what I mean? That's important, like to build the anticipation, because you want to get the stream, you want it to be right. You want to have enough streams, you want to build enough, you know what I mean, of a marketing for it. It's a lot, bro. It's a lot. You don't want to just drop music and then it get overlooked. And I feel like I did that a lot. Like I got classic bodies of work, I feel in my opinion, that's out on all platforms right now that people still might not know about. And it's because I did it so fast. Like I might have believed in it and I might know it's a good body of work, but the people don't know that. You know what I mean? You got to make more noise.
Yeah.
You got to keep making noise. And then when you got them, that's when you let it fly. You know what I mean?
That's right. That's perfect. That's definitely perfect. Now, let me ask you a question. Being from New York, do you feel that I'm a New York rapper? You know, I have to be hot. Everything that I put out has to be, you know, that banger. Are you looking at it like that? Or are you just looking at it, hey, I'm from New York, but hey, I look at this thing as a craft. This is something that, you know what I mean, I'm whatever I put out, because let me just say this. There's a couple of rappers that think like this. They put out music, hey, whether the people accept it, they accept it. They don't, hey, this is a part of me. You know, most rappers move like that. They like, man, I'm going to put this out. You know, this is what I want to put out. Yeah, I wanted the people to love it, but if I put it out, they don't love it, what can I do? I got to just keep putting out stuff that I know that it's possibility going to hit. Are you that type of rapper, or are you just like?
I think that's a good question. I think at some point, I think in the beginning, I kind of was like not so much beginning. When I first started creating the little bit of buzz that I had, like I kind of wanted to shoot for the hits. And then when I got to I did this shit with Don Q and X-Men, and I felt the pressure of trying to like keep that consistent, like. The way people attracted to the X-Men single was crazy. Like I got like almost 200,000 views on YouTube. So you felt the pressure of that. I think as I started to work on music and gain the love for it, genuinely, I think, excuse me, like now, I think I just want to work on being the best Sa Money. Like I'm not so much into it to get the hits right now, chase the hits, because music is so temporary. And you got this younger crowd of music that's just like overpowering everything, bro. You know what I mean? And no low blow to them. I love it. I shout out to the young bulls doing what they doing. But it's kind of hard to compete with that crowd of music right now because it's just so impactful. It's way more than just music with that shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. So people not paying attention to the artistry. They're not paying attention to the MCs for the most part. They're not. So you kind of got to just stay consistent and true to self. And right now, I think I'm in that space. Like, I'm like, yo, like I was writing some shit today, perfect example. And in the back of my head, I'm like, I know she's like not ready for this type of shit. But it was so hard. It was like, yo, this shit's fire. Like, and that's how I'm always feel. So I just kind of feel like I got to stay true to myself and continue to work on being the best MC I could be. And I think eventually the people will attract to it. Because you so consistent and you just it's this thing about not quitting.
That's true.
Like I learned that if you don't quit and you do it long enough, you get where you want to go. You know what I mean? So
I like that terminology. Talk to us. You just said one key thing. You said, I want to ask you this question. This is the question I want to ask. You got a young person, the young rappers that are coming up, like you just said, the young boys. If you was to tell them the difference between an MC and a rapper, what would you, if you was to sum it up and give it to them right now, how would you give it to them?
Oh, man.
These are young boys that don't know, because you know a lot of them, they really don't know. They think they know, but they really don't know the difference between an MC and a rapper.
Oh, man. MC, man. See, I was always taught MC was master ceremony. Like, I'm big on... Like, I know the history of hip-hop, and I think that's the first part of it right there.
Move the crowd. MC.
Move the crowd.
Yeah, exactly.
If you don't know the history, then you're not really an MC.
Right.
That's when rappers come out of nowhere and they make it kind of like any genre of rap, backpack, da-da-da. MC is hip-hop. MC is the creator of hip-hop. It was about lyricism. It was about relatable content, real shit. You know what I mean? That you're going through. It's a culture. That's where MC come from. Rapping is just kind of like more of a commercial thing because anybody could be a rapper. You know what I mean? But you respect a respectable lyricist. That's what an MC is. Somebody who can kick some real shit, some dope shit. They could get lyrical. You know what I mean? The content is relatable, but you know what I'm saying? People might disagree. I mean, because some people feel like, you know, people argue that certain rappers are the best, and we could all honestly say that it's not true. But it's just like the crowd is so mixed now that the opinions are weird. But me personally, I think MCs, people like Jay-Z, you know what I mean, they the kids, people like that. But you got people that might say that Lil Baby's an MC now, or the Baby, you know what I mean? And that's personally, I don't really feel like that's MCs.
Yeah. That's dope. That's definitely right, though. You're definitely right about that. You hit it on the nose. I like how you summed that up.
It's not even because they're not from New York, because you got niggas like Andre 3000. That's an MC, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, that's an MC in my opinion, and he's from the South. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
MC and those are MCs.
Yeah. But you know, there's this difference of opinion. You know, MC, a rapper, A rapper's just getting up on the stage and he's rapping, you know. He's not speaking about nothing. He's not talking about
Nope.
it. An MC, you can hear it in the poetry. You can hear it in his words. You can hear it how he delivers. You can hear a story. Yeah, that's
Right.
an MC. And he's not only painting a story, he's moving the crowd. That's my definition.
And that's hard to do.
Right, but
brother, that's hard to do. Like that, paint a picture in the crowd.
yeah, that's an MC to me. That's my definition. So, we got the new single, No Effort. I mean, it's banging. It's all over the place. You know, I think we should get into it. I think we should let the people hear a little bit of No Effort, then we come back and close this thing out with SA Money in the building. If you just tuned in on Pep Talk, I'm D-Mole. I'm your host, and I'm kicking it. I'm kicking it with SA Money, man. We got that new
Sir.
No Effort we about to get into. Let's get into that No Effort, and then we're going to come back and kick it some more with SA Money, man. This is No Effort. Go, this shit, No Effort.
Turn me up. Turn me up. Right. I do this shit without effort. Niggas can keep all their chest shit. If I take a loss and bounce it right off to the ropes, just like I'm a wrestler. Was whipping the coke in a couple of rock, and now watch it bubble. I come from when niggas be dying a lot. You gon' need a gun to protect you. You wanna be cool with you niggas. Niggas be saying they working, but just being honest, I feel I ain't doing enough. A lot of you niggas just doing because before I was rapping, they knew who I was. I know they gon' hate me because they gotta pay me for verses, and I gotta move like the plug. Gang created the wave and watch niggas follow the blueprint. Niggas be watching it.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
And No Effort is serious, bro. I must say, I can't get it, bro. That need to be. We need to get that.
Just perform that thing, right?
We need to get that on Hip Hop Nation. We need to get that on Sirius XM. That need to be moving right there. No Effort. I guarantee, man. It need that type of play, man. I like that No Effort. And you definitely No Effort.
Man, I just performed at a venue on Friday, right? And I did something where, like, I performed my own set with my voice in back. But when No Effort came on, I took my voice off the verse and I did that fresh with just the audio, the beat. And I went crazy, and them niggas was looking at me like I was able, actually, I put myself to the test. I was able to perform that shit a cappella, and I was like, wow, bro. Like, I kept drunk water all day, bro. Because that song was easy to record, man. That shit was a process. It was easy to write, but to make it sound good and to sing it was like, yo, we gotta go back and do it again.
Yeah. That No Effort is definitely a banger. I like that, John. Talk to us about the. Matter of fact, let's talk about what's next. What's coming?
Say that one more time.
Oh boy.
Breaking up.
You're not right. You can hear me?
Yeah.
I
hear you now.
All right. Talk to us about what's next. What's the next single? What's going on? What you got going on next, man? Tell everybody.
Yeah. So right now, to be honest with you, it's up in the air, man. I got a lot of different songs in the vote that I'm kind of like just looking at, talking with my team. We coming up with agreements on what we should do next. But like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if you get that Corey Guns sound next, just because I feel like right now the streets kind of need that. You know what I mean? Like I feel like right now it's cold. You know what I mean? It's just getting back to that feeling. So like, and I see Corey Guns getting active. He out here doing a lot of shit. Corey now he kind of quiet for a while. Nice. So to see him out here shaking and moving, it's waking me up. It's like, that is a legend, bro. You know what I mean? Everybody might not see him like that. You know what I mean? But that nigga's a lyrical goat. So like, I think it's time to, cause that shit is serious, bro. Like when people hear it, it's not for everybody, but it's one of those hip hop shits where you gonna be like, oh shit.
Definitely. Like, I agree. I definitely.
You know what I mean? So I think that might be the next one I go with, but I think I got some singles. I want to do something with a female, so y'all can look out for something like that. I'm looking to collab with like a dope female artist right now, so that might be something I'll work on in the near future. You know what I mean, a dope female lyricist.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, it's crazy. I was just saying to myself, man, I should have reached out. I seen the last minute, but we gotta lock in, man, because there's a lot of dope females right now, and they doing shit, man. And it's time to, you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. Listen, let everybody know, man, where they can follow you at, get all this great music that you got, man. Tell the people, man, where they can get it, man.
Yeah, definitely. I'm actually on all platforms. Like I said, I got 2 bodies of work. I got 2 mixtapes I dropped. One is Master the Art. The other one is Far From Over. If you want to find them, you can find them on all platforms. Just look me up as SpaceMoney. I actually did a web series. I'm in a web series. I do a little bit of acting too. It's on YouTube. It's called Old Heads. Shout out to Philly. It's based out in Philly, but it's dope. It's something. If you want to see a different side of me, it's definitely something to tune into. Yeah, my Instagram, samoney63, no underscores, no nothing. Check me out on YouTube. Subscribe to the YouTube page. You know what I mean? That's where you can catch all the videos. And just be on the lookout, man. Look out for the rebranding, because we're gonna come different. It's gonna be definitely something that's gonna be exciting. So I'm excited for that. And yeah, just excited to get this new music out and just, you know, apply pressure, because I've been chilling. I haven't been as consistent as I usually am. But no effort, shout out to No Effort, just been doing what it do. So you know what I mean? So I'm just anxious to turn it up a notch in the beginning of the new year.
Well, we definitely anxious for seeing it, man. Once again, I want to say, man, we appreciate you for stopping by, man. We definitely appreciate it.
Thank you a lot, man. Thank you.
Yeah, no doubt. I must say, man, this is another dope segment, man. I'm D Mole, and we coming to the end. We want to say thank you to SA Money for stopping by, giving us that dopeness, man. And he's gonna continue to drop that heat on us, and stay tuned, cause we gonna bring it to y'all. I'm D Mole, man. This is another segment, another dope segment of Pep Talk. I'm signing off.